Okay, here we are with video number 7. Okay, as you can see, I didn't upload a video yesterday. I had a problem. My video and my sound weren't syncing, and by the time I found out there was this problem, I couldn't, I didn't have time to get it done, so I'm going to have probably 2 videos connected to this one here to make up for the one I missed. And so let's start this one. In this video I'm going to leave you guys some links to some websites that I found when I was researching for some help on my shoulder when I injured it, and I found some good routines and some websites on information on dieting and drugs and all that stuff that we all want to know when it comes to working out. Next video coming up, I'm going to discuss diet and supplements. I had some problems with some of the supplements I used in the last 3 years, and I'd like to share it with you guys. That way I can hopefully stop you guys from making the same mistakes. So until then. How you doing there, guys? Video number 8. In this video today, I'm going to discuss dieting and supplements, and it's very important to discuss this because no matter how old you are, when you're weight training, dieting, supplements, and plenty of sleep is involved in making yourself build muscle and getting strong. So in the last 3 years, since I started working out, there was 3 reasons why I started working out. And in one video I discussed the one reason is that I couldn't even run across the street without my knees buckling underneath me, and that made me actually decide to start working out again. And the second reason was I saw on TV this doctor. I don't know, at the time he was like 65 years old or something, and he had this body of a bodybuilder, and it looked like it was photoshopped. His head was photoshopped on this bodybuilding physique, and while he came out and proved that it wasn't photoshopped, that he actually was the person that was in this picture, and he come up with this new drugs or hormones to help get you back to being able to build muscle and strength again. And so when I was thinking about working out again, this was another reason that made me decide to work out, is that I'm thinking, screw this this hormone crap. We can do it without it. We can get our testosterone going and getting back to normal and above just by starting to work out again. When we get older, our bodies start getting into the old, getting the old mode, and therefore, we don't use our muscles as often, and we don't tax our nervous system anymore. So we start getting into this situation where the body just starts kind of shutting down. But if you keep active and keep working out heavy it starts reversing itself, sort of, not 100%, but it's not going to make you break world records, but you're going to get strong again. And the third reason, I went on the internet, and I was just looking for different information on older guys working out, and I came across this one article about guys that are 40 years old, healthy, no medical problems whatsoever, and they can't even do one chin-up. And I'm thinking to myself, one chin-up, that's ridiculous. I said, I used to use chin-ups and pull-ups as my main warm-up exercises when I was 40 and 50. And so I'm thinking, all right, let me try this out. So I went downstairs, and I jumped up on the bar to do a chin-up. I couldn't even do a chin-up. I couldn't even pull myself up. I couldn't even hang on the bar. And I was doing chin-ups and pull-ups all my life, and I couldn't believe it. So those three things made me make up my mind to start working out again. So that's why I started, working out 3 years ago. Now, when I first started working out, I wanted to get strong again, so I started out slowly. I wanted to lose weight, so I started eating right. And then again, I went on the internet and I started looking up different aspects of the protein intake and carbohydrates and fats. And so I came across this one guy out there. His name is Mike Matthews, and he has a lot of different information out there, and he actually gets stuff that people actually wrote papers on, as far as dieting and working out, and the reason why we can't lose fat, and the reason why it takes so long to lose fat, and ways to be able to do it quicker. And I left the link down on the bottom, which I said in my last video. I have all the links of everybody that I think that can really help you guys out there get back into working out and starting out safely without any of this other hype crap out there. So along with Mike Matthews, there's also this. He even wrote an article on intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is you're fasting 16 hours, and then you're eating all your calories for the day within 8 hours, and you're also getting up in the morning, and you're actually going to do your workout routine. Or you can do it during the afternoon, or it doesn't matter, but you're going to be working out fasting, and this helps burn off fat. And there's this website where this guy started this intermittent fasting, and it's called Lean Gains, and I'm going to leave you a link for that also down below. So getting back to the supplements and dieting. So when I started working out again, I started eating right, and I started dieting, and I got my weight down to where I wanted it, but I still had this little thin layer of fat under my skin. I can see my abs again, and I wanted to really, it was going to be summertime, so I wanted to get cut so I can get my six-pack back. 71 years old, who cares about six-pack, right? Well, hey, we all care about our six-pack. We all care about looking good. So anyway, I wanted to get to my six-pack looking good for the summer, and So I worked and worked. I did cardio, and I did the lean gains deal, and I did everything. I ate more protein than they say to do, and still wasn't losing that fat. So I came just to the conclusion that it's going to be very hard for my age. I'm not young anymore, and it's just not going to go away. So I just stuck with a diet with my my protein, 1 gram per pound, and then I just added my carbohydrates and my fats accordingly, and that's how I've been eating all this time. Thinking to myself, okay, I'm not going to have this bodybuilder physique anymore. I just decided I'm getting strong, and I should just stay. And if I get a better looking body, fine. Just because I'm working with heavy weights. Just get into just getting strong part of working out, and that's what I've been doing. Since then. The supplements part, I was taking whey protein. Now, whey protein is supposed to be easily digested, and it's cheap. And in this weight training situation is very expensive. Expensive for the equipment, expensive for the clothes to wear to work out, expensive for the foods and to keep up with the protein and stuff and supplements. So it can get very expensive. So whey is the cheapest way to go to get your protein for the day. And so I was using a protein, and I was going to the big box store down the street and buying their store brand, and who knows? I don't know if it was working okay or not, but I used their brand, and then I started checking. Well, I always check the labels. I don't buy anything unless I check the label. Well, after a while, every time I would buy this protein, the front label was always the same, but the ingredients kept on changing. One time they show you all the amino acids that are in it, and the next time they would show you different not chemicals, but different parts of the proteins in there, and then the calories went up 20 calories, and then it will go down another 10 calories, and I just got sick of doing it. So I went and picked up another another whey protein supplement, and with this supplement with the milk, I'm getting like 36 grams of protein just with that, and the rest of my protein is coming from food. I eat beef, I eat chicken, fish, so I eat all in it. Then I eat vegetables and fruits for my carbohydrates, and then I also use olive oil to get my fats in. So with that, I was thinking about getting a pre-workout and a post-workout supplement, and there's nothing really there that you can really kind of trust. You got to take these manufacturers' word for it, and I just don't trust it. So I'm just doing my own pre-workout drinks and my post-workout. I just take my protein supplement, and and eat after I work out. So I'm just completely eliminating the post and pre-workout workout drinks. Another thing, back in the day, I took the anabolic steroids for 30 days, and just to see how it was, and it was legal. So you just went to the doctor, your physician, and just asked them, if he can give you a prescription for the anabolic steroids, and it came in at 10 milligram tablets, and I took them every day for 30 days, and it does work. It got me stronger. I gained weight, and it's been back in the 60s, so it's kind of hard for me to remember exactly how much weight I gained. But I weighed about 162 pounds by the time, in the 30 days. I started out at 148 pounds, and I went from a bench press of 275 and went to 3 1/4 at 162 pounds. And then after 30 days, I just stopped it cold turkey. I didn't back off on it. I guess we were all doing this stuff on our own. We really didn't know what we were doing, but we all read in the magazines how guys were getting big and strong and everything from it. So we all tried it out. But the thing is that once I quit, everything went back and even back down lower than when I started. I lost all the weight I gained, and I lost all the strain I gained. So I started out with like 275 in the bench, and I went up to 3 1/4, and then I went from 3 1/4, and I went all the way down to 220, and I could for months and months and months couldn't get back past 220 pounds in the bench press. And so it does work, but the after effects of it, taking it for 30 days, I don't think it really harmed me, but it does make you weaker when you get done. So taking these hormones and these drugs, especially at this age, I would recommend not even doing it. Just do it all natural, eat right, get enough sleep, and work out hard, and you're going to progress. Stay away from the drugs and the hormones. So I just wanted to get that out. Another thing, there's this creatine. I hope that I'm pronouncing it right. It's supposed to help get you stronger and help you keep your muscles, or somehow something in the molecule of the creatine just lets you work out longer. It keeps you like when you work out and you as you're working out, you're actually getting weaker as your workout session goes. But this helps you stay stronger longer for longer duration of your workout. So I took it for a month, and I got strong, and it does it gives you what it's advertised. It really works, and in some aspects it tells you that it only works for younger guys, and not so much for older guys. But it worked for me. I had a hard time with the military press. For the longest time, I couldn't get past 85 pounds, and I started taking the creatine, and in 30 days I was doing 105 pounds. And to me, that's a big jump, because I could not get past 85. Now, I don't know if it was mental or if it was actually creatine, but when I stopped taking the creatine, they say that you're not going to lose your strength. You can say, well, I lost my strength. It went back again to 85 pounds for the military press, and my strength went down in the deadlift. So if you stop taking it, it's definitely, you're not going to keep the strength that you had. And I have no track record of what happens after, after the 30 days. Okay, so now, why did I stop taking it in 30 days? Because they say this stuff is safe. This is the supplement that's been researched for years and years and years, and there's so much research on it, more research than any other supplement out there, and it's all considered safe to take. Well, there's one drawback on creatine, and they say that it may not be the creatine. Well, I never had any problems before I started taking it, but there is a problem with a side effect, and it causes hair loss. When I started taking it, like I said, I was getting stronger, and it took about a month for me to realize that. But after that, I was checking out some more information on creatine, and this one guy says, yeah, but on a comment on one of these websites, says, well, what about the hair loss? You're losing hair with creatine. I thought he was just joking around, so I didn't pay much attention. I just said, what the hell? This guy's just, mouthing off over here, so I just forgot about it for a while. But after taking it for 30 days, I was taking a shower, and all of a sudden, I got hair. I was washing my hair, and I had hair all in my hands. I had hair in my hands, and down the bottom of the shower floor, you can see hair on the floor, and I'm wondering, what the hell is this? So then I rinsed my hair, and I got more hair on my hands. And he says something like, when somebody's got cancer, taking chemo, and they start losing hair from that. This is what I was getting from this, and I'm saying, I didn't know. I was really scared, at the moment. So then I go, and it dawns on me, and I start thinking what I read on that website. So I started doing some more research, and sure enough, very little of it, but there is research saying that if you have the genetics of having male pattern baldness, that creatine can and could cause you to start losing hair. So, but then there's a lot of people who say that it's not true. It could be just, you're getting to the point that you can start losing hair. Well, I'm 71 years old. I have hair loss normal, and I've been losing my hair since in my 20s, but I'm not bald. Okay, I wear this hat because I don't feel like fixing my hair up after I work out. I'm sweaty and everything, and I want to do these videos, so I'm throwing on the hat. But I basically have hair on my head, and but losing this hair, I mean, just because I want to get strong, I actually don't want to be bald, And you see a lot of people out there bald, and I'm thinking the reason why you're seeing them bald, if they're taking creatine, and all of a sudden he started losing hair, and he said, okay, let's just shave my head, because I don't like the way my hair looks now. I'm thinking it's caused by creatine. Now, I'm thinking, okay, fine. Maybe this is something I got to get used to. Maybe the body has to get used to it, and but this is the thing. If it's male pattern baldness, your hair's not coming back. Once you lose it, it's not coming back. So if creatine causes hair loss, that hair's not coming back. You're going to have to take Rogaine or some other kind of drug that they have out there that helps you get your hair growing back again, and sometimes that don't even work. So I just want to bring it out there to you guys. If you're going to take this supplement and you're losing your hair to begin with, and you start taking it, and all of a sudden you start seeing more hair than normal, then it's the creatine. And so it's going to be up to you. Do you want to get strong, get bald, or just get strong slowly, and keep your hair? it's all to you guys. You have to make that decision. I'm going to do some experimenting. I'm going to go from the 5, they say to use 5 grams. I'm going to go down to 3 and see how that works. Plus there's some supplements that I'm going to try, some vitamins I'm going to try to mix it with the, take it with the creatine and see if that will help. So I'm going to go back on it because I like the way it made me start, getting stronger. So that's what I wanted to bring out here in creatine, the supplement. So I think it's about it, guys. Talked about the supplements, talked about dieting, talked about creatine, and so in my next video I'm going to be talking about gear and what you use to work out with, and the clothes to wear, and so until then, bye.